Hello students, here we are going to learn about the second chapter of your history. We have already completed up with the French Revolution and some ideas of French Revolution are again going to come here. So I think your concepts regarding the French Revolution is clear. That will be very helpful to understand this chapter. So the chapter is the socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. As you know that the Russia is the part of Europe and France is also part of Europe. So whatever happened in France, that spread a message in the remaining countries of the Europe. That is why the French Revolution is so much important. So quickly we will see two important things which are associated with French Revolution. So the first one is, what do you learn from French Revolution? The French Revolution has taught us that if people are not happy with the way the society is structured, the people are going to oppose it, they are going to resist it. And that resistance or that opposition can lead to the mass struggle, which may be in the form of revolution, and this revolution can bring a drastic and dramatic change in the social structure. This is the idea which is spread from France to the remaining parts of the Europe and also the world. And the second important thing is why French Revolution was important. French Revolution is important because this is the first kind of revolution in which people oppose the monarchy. Before 300 years ago, it was not a concept that people are going to resist their king. But the French people, because they were not happy with the social structure, we have seen the first state, second state and third state people. The first and second state people, they are enjoying all the rights, all the privileges, and the harassment was only of the third state people. That is why people want to resist that social structure, which was the key factor behind the revolution. And after that, the series of events happened which led to the revolution. Okay, so it is important because the first time in the world's history, people directly opposed the monarchy. Okay, that is why it is important. Now here I have divided the social structure in Europe in two parts, which is important to understand because this is the key factor behind the French Revolution. And why we are discussing about French Revolution? Because France is the part of Europe. From there, first time revolution happened and that message spread throughout the European countries. And here we are going to discuss about the Russian Revolution. So the starting elements that are completely associated with French Revolution. That is why it is important to have your concept clear regarding French Revolution. And the same thing we are going to learn in 10th standard also. The first chapter of the 10th standard is starting with all these concepts only. That is why your concept regarding these things must be very clear. Okay, so directly come to the social structure in Europe in 17th and 18th century. In 17th and 18th century, there was the concept before, means I have divided it into before revolution and after revolution. So before revolution, there was the concept of sub-powers. Sub-powers, that means the king, church and feudal lords. So with this, all these things we have seen in detail in French Revolution. What was feudal lord or what was feudal system? That the property of king was given to noble, and noble with the help of their knights make workers, means farmers and peasants, they used to do hard work on the field of the property provided, and all the revenue, whatever the profit is generated, that is taken back by the nobles and the knights and given to the king. Likewise, it was the complete harassment of the farmers and a lot profitable. Without doing any work, they are getting, the rich people, noble and the king, they are getting everything. So this was a harassing system. And you can see, you can link the feudal system with the zamindari system in India. It is near about the same. What was happening in zamindari system in India, almost it is the same. So the society before revolution, the concept of sub-powers was there, the power in the hand of king, power in the hand of church. Church also collected so many taxes, which we have seen in French Revolution. The third state people, they have to pay tax to church also, and feudal lords. Then after revolution, what happened? After revolution, the idea of equality, liberty and fraternity spread. Equality, that means all are equal, rich, poor, man, women, all are equal. Liberty, the idea of freedom, and fraternity, that means the brotherhood. Okay, so these are the concepts which we have learned from the after revolution and before revolution about the social structure in Europe. Now, all this led to the views in the European society. Views, that means the ideas, what things you support and what things you oppose. So because of the social structure in Europe, different views originated in Europe, and different views which were originated were the conservatives. First were the conservatives, second were the radicals, and third were the liberals. So what are the three different views which were originated in Europe? They were the conservative, radicals, and liberals. This we have to see now. So who were the liberals, who were the conservatives, and who were the radicals? We will start from liberals, then we will come to conservative, and then to radicals. So first of all, who were the liberals? So liberals were the people who were supporting. So the supporting ideas of liberals were rights of individual. According to liberals, individual must have rights. What rights? Like, we are living in India, we are having so many rights. We are having right to freedom, right to adopt any religion. Okay, so these are the rights to individual. Likewise, the rights must be there on the hands of individual so that they will not be harassed. Second one is representatives. Representatives must be there. What are representatives? If something is going to happen, it is not possible that all the people will get together and participate on that decision. So what can be done on behalf of the people? Representative can be there who will represent their views. Okay, so likewise, unions are there, leaders are there, they will represent the ideas of that section. Similarly, elected parliamentary government. Liberals were supporting the idea of election. That means they were saying that parliamentary form of government must be there, which must be based on the election system. What is election system? That people cast their vote according to their choice. If they like the people, they will give vote in favor of the person. If they don't like the person, they will not give their votes to the person. So the administrative thing will be done according to elected parliamentary form of government. Then well-trained judiciary. Judiciary is important. We have seen this in civics also, that the three forms: legislative, executive, and judiciary. What is the role of judiciary? If judiciary is good, then it can create a great impact on legislative and executive body, because they are having fear of judiciary. If they are doing something wrong, then judiciary will punish them. That is why well-trained judiciary is very important. So these are the supporting ideas of liberals. Liberals were opposing ideas also. What they were opposing? Universal adult franchise. That means all people above 18 years of age, they can vote. So they were opposing this idea. Here we have seen that they want representatives and elected parliamentary government. But here we found that universal adult franchise they don't want. So what were their ideas? That only rich or only men, they can vote. They can give vote. They can select the elected parliamentary government, but all are not having that right. Okay, here they are talking about right of individual also, but here they are opposing universal adult franchise. That means only rich can vote, only man can vote. Then dynastic rule. What is dynastic rule? That the son of the king will only become the son, whether he is capable or not, where he is having all that capacity to control, to administer properly, whether all this strengths he is having or not, but still he can become the king just because he is the son of the king. So dynastic rule, they were opposing it. That means the capable person must get opportunity to be the part of administrative system. What the idea of equality represent? Okay, the same thing. Then radicals. Radicals were having supporting thoughts about the government based on majority of population. That means to whom they are supporting. Okay, the government based on majority of population. The population which is supporting to which form of government, it must be based on that idea. And women suffrage. That means the women must also have right to vote. Women will also have, that means earlier we have seen in French Revolution, women were not having right to vote, and they got this freedom after 1947. Okay, till that time women were not allowed to vote. So this were the supporting thoughts of radicals. What were the opposing thoughts of radicals? So radicals oppose privileges. Privileges, that means the uh, privileges, that means the rights which are enjoyed by the person by birth, like the son of the king will become king only. This is the privilege by birth, the things which they are enjoying, that is called as the privilege. Similarly, concentration of property in few hands. Radicals were opposing the concentration of property in few hands. That means property must not be consolidated only in the hands. As I have told you while explaining feudal system, that property was concentrated on, it was considered that all property belongs to king only, and this property is passed to nobles and knights, and they will make farmers and peasants to work on it and will get all the profit back. So this is the concentration of property. Property does not belongs to poor people, only to the rich people. So radicals opposed this thought. They were supporting that property must be according to individual, not it must not be concentrated in few hands. Last one is conservatives. Conservatives, they support the past belief. That means conservative were that kind of people, those who does not want any changes at all. जैसा चल रहा है वैसा ही चलने दो. So this were the feelings, this were the supporting ideas of conservative. They believe the past things, they don't want to bring any change, they were happy with whatever. So definitely, who will be the conservative? Who will be the conservative? Simply the rich people, the autocracy, the clergy, means the first and second state people who were enjoying all the privileges, they will be conservative, because if any changes happen, it will be the great loss of these people. That is why they want that everything, whatever is going on, will continue in the same manner. Okay, so conservative, they support the past belief. And what they oppose? They oppose the idea of changes. Why they oppose the idea of changes? Because this will be difficult for them, because their privileges is going to taken away if any changes occur. So that will be their loss. That is why they oppose the idea of change, and they want to continue society as it was running. Like they will enjoy all the rights, they will enjoy the tax collection, they will enjoy the privileges by birth, all these things. So these were the conservatives. So what are the three different views in European society? That were the liberals, the radicals, and the conservative. That's all for the today. We will continue remaining part in the next video. Thank you.